And welcome back to our video series on how to write narrative essay or descriptive, or as some people call it, a recount. In the past video, we talked about the question, describe the sights and sounds at a busy shopping mall, and we did the planning. If you haven't seen the video before this, please go and check it out. I'm going to put the link in the description below. And this is a plan that we have come up with so far. Now, we're going to learn how to write the introduction. The introduction is a very special paragraph. It's unlike the other body paragraphs because it serves different functions. The introduction, okay, if you want to write a good one, should be able to tell the readers the characters involved in the story. Generally, we want to include all the characters in the stories at the introduction. So, we try not to introduce new characters unless they're special. Where are you? Where is the story taking place? When is it? Very important. Is it in the day and night? The when is important to help us understand what is going on. And lastly, the emotion involved. What is the predominant emotion of the character? In this case, is me. What is my emotion while I'm writing the introduction? So just to recall, in our planning, we talk about begging my mom to bring me to a mall because it's a public holiday, right? Again, if you haven't seen the video on how we planned this, go and check it out. Now, to write this, I have to establish the who, right? So the who's involved? Your mother. Where is it going to be? We're going to the mall. Well, of course. And when is it? Now, the when is special because we are thinking of writing about a public holiday. In this case, I'm going to write about Hari Raya, which is Eid. And the predominant emotion, in this case, joyful, okay, it's joy, it's happiness, anticipation, oops. All right. So with all these details now, are we just going to write, oh, it was Hari Raya and my mom and I were planning to go to the mall. I was very happy. Now, that's so boring. The way to do this is to not release all that information so directly. We can use it through a method called show, not tell. I want to show that, hey, we are going to the mall without giving it away immediately. I want to show that it was a holiday without telling the readers immediately as well. And I want to show that I was happy, I was joyful, right? So let's first answer these three questions. The who, I have written up a sample for you to make your life easier. So if you would like to, you can pause the video and have a read of the sample first and see if you can identify any parts that shows the where, the who, the when, and if you can, the emotions involved. All right, I believe you are done reading. Let's have a look here. Now, a good way to start an introduction is to use a dialogue. Now, don't use a dialogue for no reason. The dialogue should maybe try to show something. Now, we can try to infer. In this case, the dialogue, wait for me, I'll get changed to, I can guess that this person, I, in this case, is pretty excited about going out. I get changed, because I want to go out. So I chirp. So the word chirp also gives us clues that, we are feeling happy and I'm feeling happy. As my mother got ready in her favorite pastel blue dress and her comfortable hush puppy shoes, the one could tell she will be out walking all day. Now, these details are important. Why? A mediocre student is just going to say, as my mom got ready, full stop. But slightly better students will write things like, got ready in what? Or in her blue dress, in her shoes. But a strong student will give even more details to their writing by saying, what kind of dress? Okay, is her favorite dress? Is this color? Is blue? And the brand of the shoes, hush puppy shoes. And this particular line, the ones that one could tell she would be out walking all day, gives us some clues that it makes the reader wonder, hey, where are they going? Are they, I know they're going out, but where? Where would require the mom to be walking all day? Then let's move on. Usually North Point was just a dull 10-minute walk from our house. North Point is near my house. So North Point was near The house is a dull walk usually, but this evening was no ordinary day. The walkway was graced with Hari Raya decorations, bright green ketupat and silky turquoise. Well, how do you spell that? Oh, oops. Garlands hanging from lamppost to lamppost. This gives us clue that, hey, something is like today is no ordinary day, but we don't know exactly what yet. But actually we do, because I wrote here Hari Raya decorations. I could have written with decorations, bright green ketupat, I think without the reference to Hari Raya. But then I still didn't say that it's a holiday, right? Remember the when we were gonna establish that it was gonna be a holiday, a public holiday. Yay. And then we go on to write songs of festivity punctuated our journey to the shopping mall. Now we know, you're heading to the mall. Now, if you don't know where North Point is, right, you wouldn't know like, oh, what is North Point? Okay. So we make sure we included this this part here, because that's answering the question, right? We are heading to the shopping mall. And this, another good thing about this particular sentence is it is one of the 5 senses. When it comes to 5 senses, we often talk about what we see. We rarely talk about what we hear. So whenever possible, try to bring in what you hear as one of the details in there. I hum along, relieved that I could spend my holiday not tethered to my study desk. This is a clue. What kind of clue is this? This is a clue to the emotion of the writer, the narrator. The narrator was feeling joyful, happy, because I was humming along, you see, and I was feeling relieved. This is a kind of show, not tell. We never use words like I was happy, full stop. I was excited, full stop. That is very, very bland. A good student will use these kind of techniques to identify the emotions of the narrator, of the character here. In this case, the chirping, the humming along shows that the person was happy. Now, in the comments below, right, I have a task for you, a challenge for you. Can you write down maybe 1 or 2 other ways to describe emotions, describe joy using show, not tell? Now, I've given you chirping, humming along. I'm sure there are many other ways to show that someone is happy, someone is looking forward to something. So here's a challenge for you. Write it down in the comments below. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to describe a place. Yep. So that's in the next video. I'll see you in the next video.